Hey guys, this is Steve with Orlando Collector Deviants. We are here tonight with the awesome Silverline crew to do the Silverline Spotlight, and I'll go through and introduce everybody real quick. And Thomas, you're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce your last name because
It's just like it reads. So I'm gonna let you try. Look at no. Just say it just like it looks, and tell me to see if you get it, because that's where you're trying too hard. Just like it looks. Let's hear it. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Well, first it's Thomas the Twerker Florimonte.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say Florimonte.
Cedric got it. It's Florimonte. It's just like it looks, but nobody wants to pronounce it right.
I said Florimonte.
Okay, you did.
It's Thomas the Twerker Florimonte.
The Florimonte. That's right. Florimonte.
And then we got Roland. I have a guy, man.
Yeah.
We of course we got Cedric. Will work for Anime Boyd.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then behind
Anime
the cameras,
everything.
Behind the cameras on the keyboards, we got Trish. Am I in New Orleans yet, Halsey?
Not yet.
What's up, Trish?
So, but that's where we will be on Saturday.
GPS is rerouted.
Oh, really? Wow. I'm so jealous you guys are going to New Orleans. Cool.
Well, we were supposed
to some beignets.
We were supposed to have gone on a cruise. We had that like for a year planned, and then the whole year got canceled.
Yep.
And then it's like, I do not want to stay home for a week. I've been here all year. It's like
we've not gone anywhere. So yeah, we're the same way with we had a big Gatlinburg trip. It was like a week and a half. A couple of weeks ago, we were supposed to be in Gatlinburg. When picked it, we would have been there the perfect time when all of the leaves were changing. We had guessed the right time, and we said no. I guess not. So we canceled it too.
Yeah. Well, me and Trish went through. Me and Trish went through, and it's like, okay, well, what about Massachusetts? No, it's closed. What about Virginia? No, it's closed. So actually, basically, we were looking at the map, and she went through, and I'm like, tell me what's open. And she went through, and she's like, Florida and
your car.
Louisiana.
So we'll go hang out in New Orleans for a week. See how they celebrate Thanksgiving down there.
That sounds good. You'll get some good food, that's for sure.
You're gonna have to take your GoPro with you.
I'm gonna take the GoPro.
Bring us back some beignets, some muffaladas. Bring us back some food.
Yeah.
That's if it can make it that far.
Yep. Yeah. Some gumbo, some real gumbo. I actually grew up in New Orleans, and I know we say I'm from Mississippi, but I am. But I grew up in New Orleans till I was about 13. I love me some Cajun food.
Oh, I'm sitting there. I've already been drooling because I get real jambalaya, real gumbo.
Oh, yeah.
Po' boy's a real po' boy. Okay.
Homesick.
All right, so, show's over. I'm starting to walk to New Orleans.
Nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. What are you talking about? Chicken nuggets.
So, Roland, I since you are the man at Silverline, I'll let you introduce Thomas.
Oh no, this is getting bad already.
Or is it Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen above my head, please welcome Thomas Florimonte. Yeah, I need some music. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, you know what? I've known Tommy for it is Thomas. I call him Tommy. Just because I have known him for so long. I knew Tommy when I was in college. We didn't know each other super well, but we floated in kind of the same circles.
Another college person? Okay,
another college person.
So Thomas, do you know where the missing Asian roommate is?
Oh no!
I know who you're talking about, but no, I do not know where the missing Asian roommate, the one that supposedly told him how to pronounce all the words incorrectly, as far as
Yeah.
that guy. No, I know who you're talking about, but no, I don't even think I've officially met the guy. What was his name?
Wait,
I'm sure.
I
That's
was
right.
I was thinking you did meet him, Shitchy, right?
Yeah,
Because remember Mitch used to call him Sonny. You remember Mitch calling him Sonny? His
why
name
would
was
Mitch call him
Shiitchi.
funny?
Because he couldn't say Shiitchi.
Okay, all right, well that makes sense. Perfect.
What's going on?
So, what's that?
No,
Oh,
I had something pop up on my phone. I looked down for a second.
Oh,
okay.
sidetrack.
Let's see Michael.
Hey,
He's
Mr.
going to
Michael.
melt some gumbo.
Maybe I'll use
Yeah,
some
we got to
gumbo.
get to see Michael on here, too.
Gumbo is delicious.
Oven.
Oven!
says, "Hey, guys."
What's up? So I knew Tommy, way back in the day, and essentially though, once we did Cat and Mouse, I finished college, got out, got some roommates, started making comics. Tommy started coming to see us. I guess we kind of started meeting him at the comic shop some, but then he started coming to see me and Steven when it was just me and Steven were roommates. And Tommy he loves comics. Spider-Man's his. I'm going to tell some of his stuff. Spider-Man's his jive. So he was coming down to our house a lot of time and always showing inking samples. And I got to tell you, and I can tell you this because Tommy's not. We're virtual, so he can't reach out and smack me right now. But his inks were terrible. They sucked, right? But man, he kept doing them and he kept doing them and he just kept doing them. Right? But the thing about it is, and Steven would sit there, and I would talk to him some too, but it's mostly Steven because he's the artist, and Steve would sit there and talk to him and go over the inks and that kind of stuff. And
Mr.
Wubbo.
Hey, that's my paw-in-law. What's up, Screw Loose?
I love him already. Big dummy. Okay, there we go.
So, long story short, though, Tommy disappeared for a while, and Steve and I were sitting around one day going, "Hey, we haven't seen Tommy in a while. What's happened? You think we made him mad?" I'm like, "No, not Tommy. We didn't make it." So, but we didn't see him for a little while, and then suddenly, one day, knock on the door comes, and there's Tommy. "Hey guys, what's going on?" When we catch up a little bit, and he's got his portfolio there, and he's like, "So, can I show you some stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, pull it out." Shows his inks, and we're like, "Holy crap, dude, this stuff is really good." And I still remember this almost to a T. I'm like, "What have you been doing?" He goes, "I've been inking." He goes, "You think I hadn't been listening to all the stuff you've been saying?" Right? So
Yeah,
I still remember.
I've been inking and this is it.
I've been practicing.
Right.
You guys said this sucked. Work on this, work on that. Yeah, so I did, and then I come back and you're like, "I thought you left."
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Oven says the printing fees just doubled.
That's true.
He loves me, Oven. But if I remember correctly, and I don't remember what it was, but if I remember correctly, I think Steven, what happened?
Trish happened.
Still there? Oh, I'm in the show. Okay. If
I can hear you. Oh, look at your hat.
Okay. All right.
What is that? That is so cool.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
can't
cool.
read it. What is it saying?
Oh, that is so cool.
Florimonte. Make mine
did
Florimonte.
you do that?
That is so
That's
cool.
awesome.
That is sweet, dude. Wow.
that's
You spelled my
pretty
name
good
right, too.
sense.
I like that. That's really cool.
That is
That's
very
probably
cool.
your best hat ever.
Man.
Roland, you got to put a hat on.
Cool.
We all have
I
hats
know,
on.
yeah.
You don't have one.
I got one, but
You put it on over your head.
Anyway, long
Why
story
not?
short, I think Steven turned around and handed him something to ink.
He did.
Okay. I don't remember what it was, but I
An
remember
actual
he's like,
something,
"Here, I
'cause
got
in-
something."
Well, up until then, I was just doing, the typical inking, samples on vellum kind of stuff. You'd get some photocopies of some pencils, and of course, I had good stuff to practice on. It was mostly Stephen Butler's and Mitch Bird's stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was just practicing on over vellum. I don't know so you'd put the photocopy down, and you'd put a piece of vellum over the top of it. So
it's like tracing paper.
Yeah, tracing paper, and then you just go to town, start inking on it, so he actually gave me something to ink on, to ink over his pencils. I don't remember what it
real
was.
Stuff.
You're having way too much fun with that tonight, Steve.
Yeah. It's like, how are you doing? Did you have to pre-program that stuff in there?
It's running around now.
Here, Trish, pop it up again.
Okay.
See, look. If she knows how. Boom. Who is it, Cedric?
It's Mario.
It looks like Mario.
Yep, that's Mario. See, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's preset, or you can draw yourself.
Oh, there you go. Turn the lights off. I have to draw you a picture to put on there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's just do that for the next hour.
Where'd you pick that up?
Oh, Santa Claus. That's cool.
Now put some Pink Floyd on, yeah.
Actually, it does have, if you go over to the music, it'll, let's see.
Did you?
No, it's not going to do it. There.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That is pretty cool.
Let me tell you about it.
And we're not going to go any farther because I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, you just got demonetized right there. Boom.
Because I sang it. Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah,
see?
that's pretty cool.
We'll have to edit that out when you put it back on YouTube, so that way it'll be gone.
It's live to YouTube right now, so we're already screwed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Then I can start cussing now. Now we're good. It's over.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh man, we start at 8:00 because of the cussing. Hey Tammy, how's it going?
What's going on, Tammy?
Well, because of the cussing and the people getting naked and
something about pants
coming off.
Wait,
and,
what?
Yeah.
and
I thought you said us getting naked.
Oh yeah. See, Tommy's already going there.
comments like that.
Twerking.
I need a bra like that. See, that's why we come.
Oh yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, yeah,
that would be cool.
You're no touchy.
No touchy.
So you want me to tell you about Tommy?
Yeah, go ahead. I'd like to hear some more about me.
Okay. I was asking Steve. I like to make mine Silverline though. All right, so yeah, basically after that, then it wasn't long until we just started. We had projects, and we're like, "Hey, Tommy, you want to do this?" And he did some. Can't remember what the first Silverline thing you did was. I remember you did.
I know it was cat and mouse stuff, but I think
yeah. Because
I remember what was that
the penciler
spacey?
Didn't like your work at the time. He likes it now, but at the time he did not like your work.
But he didn't like anybody's work at the time. I don't think.
Well, no, he did not like anybody's work. That's right. Except he liked Steven, right?
Yes.
And he liked Ken, but he didn't like anybody else.
Right. Well, I think it was with my problem is because he saw that I was just a dude that was hanging out at the dorm, and then all of a sudden, let's give him some work to do. It's like, this guy's a computer science major. Why are we letting him do our comic book stuff? He's not an art guy. He's a computer nerd.
And of course you are, but he missed all of those trips and visits with like me and Steven. He wasn't in on
that's
all
true.
That, so
he
didn't.
And he never hung out with doing all the gaming stuff that we all did and stuff too.
No.
And we've had the conversation that even though all of the big group of people that we hung out with, you gamed with the group, and then I gamed with the group, but you and I's group never crossed. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. But you never crossed in my circle. Yeah, so even though you gamed with the same folks I gamed with, you and I never really did any superhero gaming or D&D or or any of that stuff. That was weird when we finally.
But it was like those circles that they just cross over a little bit, right? But we weren't in that center part.
No, that's right. That's right. It was two big circles.
Yeah.
That crossed over, but our spot, those little edges, that's where we were. We were all the
That's right.
everybody else crossed over except for you and I were like on the end. Yeah.
Well, it was like those Venn diagram things. So, but then when I went out to Malibu, though, I already knew Tommy, and Tommy he became one of my go-to guys. I mean, I would call him up, dude, I got this, dude, I got that, and I mean, he inked a lot of. I can't even remember. He can probably tell you better, but I know he inked the most high-profile stuff. He inked was the Nightman stuff for the Ultraverse.
The Strangers, some prototype stuff, all kind of, but a big, huge run of the Nightman stuff from like issue 4, and mostly on then off, but 4 through into the teens. It was I inked a ton of I inked a bunch of them.
Yeah, even on close to the end of the run. Yeah, so Tommy was one of my go-to guys there for a long time, and so it was just, and then when I moved here, he and Barry, Barry, whom I've known for a long, you've heard me talk about too, I've known for a long time. They went into partnerships to run Kablam. And so when I moved back here, it was just kind of, cool. Two of my friends are here, and we'd hang out. What's up, Ron?
Hey, Ron.
I guess I'm supposed to let you do that, aren't I, Steve?
No, you can do it.
This is his thing. We're supposed to be in the background.
It's okay. Roland always takes over, and I let him.
But that hat, he's gonna start popping comments up on the hat. People just have to read the hat and see the comment.
We did go to New Orleans one time. That's right. Man, I forgot about that.
Oh, look, Renee's on here.
Renee Florimonte.
Renee's my wife. She's back home. Hello. She's probably wondering why I'm not working. She's probably going to send me a text.
You said you were going to work late. Why are you online?
That's right. She knew. Well,
just don't turn your camera around so she doesn't see Minecraft up on the screen, right?
No.
But so the very tail end of that then, that's right, yeah. The tail end of that then is when I got ready to get Silverline going. Tommy was one of the very first guys I reached out to and said, "Hey, dude, this is what we're gonna do here. Get to work, yeah.
Get to work.
This is what we're gonna do with Silverline." And he's like, "Sure, man, let's do it." So. But Tommy also does his. I'm a big fan of Zomboy. He does his creator-owned stuff. He's got Zomboy and Lil Nan So-So and Kid Heroes. I think I sent you some of that stuff.
Actually, you really didn't. I think you sent me the Zomboy one. Hold on. I think you sent me the Zomboy. I think I sent you
Zomboy and Kid Hero. Yeah.
Did you?
I know. So.
I know you sent me a messed up face of Thomas.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of those pictures at the beginning. That was kind of fun. All that stuff.
Well, no, those are the ones at the beginning is what I go hunt down because I say
he cyber stalks you for those photos.
Yeah. I do. Because that's why. Hey, my intro always says, "Send me what you want me to put up, because if not, I will go find it and embarrass you."
That's the picture I sent you of Tommy.
Well, hold on. We got comics about our fur babies.
Oh, he sent you the one in the back of the book.
Yeah. He sent that to me, and it's he's done some kind. He's got some kind of filter on it. See, so it does have kind of a weird look on it.
Yeah, well, if you give me a second, I'll put it up. Jeez.
I see.
Okay. Giving me a chance.
What? Okay, hold on.
I gotta find. You gotta remember the person that's doing the keyboard stuff isn't doing the keyboard stuff. Oh, because you sent it under mine, didn't you?
My arms are gonna get tired.
Well, you could. Well, I'll just let you keep holding it. That's fine. You know you don't have to do that, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't have to keep doing that.
I thought you
We
were
want
trying
you
to
to
put
get
it
a
up
good
on the
look of it.
screen.
Take it in. Photo memory.
Sorry. I thought you were trying to get it.
No, I know which one it is. I just got to find where it got put.
Ah, I see.
Because I got to find out which. It wasn't in the normal text message that you sent it. It was in mine.
I think I sent it in. Oh, okay.
You sent it. You didn't send it in the group one. You sent it into a different group one. So I just gotta find which one you sent it to, sir.
Gotcha.
But as we're looking for that, we can talk about how Thomas also is part owner of Kablam Comics.
Yep, Kablam Digital Printing.
And
I'm trying to find you something to. Yeah, no, Matt, I've been. Roland mentioned a good friend of both of ours, Barry Gregory. He and I we met back in the college days too. And the weird story is that I didn't know Barry and Roland were kid buddies. They actually went to school as in elementary school kind of thing.
Yep.
Back in Mississippi. So it was really so weird how so many of us hooked up at USM kind of thing. That's the University of Southern Mississippi, and
put a frowny face.
Somebody put a frowny face.
Somebody put an angry face on Facebook. You know how you can click on the things and little bubbles go up? Somebody put an angry face up there.
But
comics are about fur babies.
Are about our fur baby. Yeah, the Little Nay and So-So. It's a comic about my wife and our puppies. They have since passed, but they're our fur babies. But no, the Kablam Digital Printing is a company that Barry and I started because we were going to conventions and we were trying to bring our own. There it is. There's that crazy.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Seeing it up close, that's pretty cool.
There we get close up, double picture.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
No, we were getting our books, our creator-owned stuff printed, books printed at another place. We don't have to go into that kind of stuff. And we went to a couple of shows, and our books never showed up. So we sat down and we were like, "What do we need to do to start our own printing company?" And at first, we were going to get the equipment just to print our stuff for us. And then we kind of realized after starting to look into it, how expensive it was. And we're like, well, we still want to do it, but let's just open it up and start, printing other people's stuff too. And then we turned it into a big monster business. And now we're the #1 comic book printing company in the world. Wow!
That's right.
Awesome.
There you go. Kablam.
Yep.
And if you ever go to any of the shows, Roland's always sporting their shirt.
Great origin story.
He is really good at. I think Roland's your #1 supporter. I'm gonna have to say.
I send them money to do that.
That's how you do it. Okay.
I thought that was our secret.
See, there's Zomboy.
Zomboy.
Yep. Yeah,
awesome.
the kid hero stuff that I do when I do my own books, I like to keep it more everybody friendly. I like to do real cartoony stuff. I can go kablam. Renee says, Renee, you're supposed to be cooking dinner. No, that was me.
And she says you're supposed to be.
I can't wait.
I heard Trish.
What you gonna write now? That's gonna be really bad. I've already eaten dinner, so she knows it's a joke.
It's in the refrigerator when you get home.
It's in the fridge.
Yep.
When I'm not doing mainstream type stuff for Marvel and DC and all that kind of stuff, and for Silverline and all that kind of stuff. The stuff I do for myself, I like to do it real kid friendly, everybody friendly. I like everybody to be able to get into it. So I've started way back in the 90s. I was doing a book called the Zomboy when I didn't couldn't draw very. I could ink really good, but I couldn't draw. Now I can draw pretty good. But yeah, and it's just a bunch of everybody that's in the books are friends of mine. So they're little cartoony caricature versions of all my buddies and stuff. So Roland eventually be in the book, and then, so I try to
eventually.
Eventually.
Well, you know, I gotta
eventually
make some time.
Imagine what that would be like.
Well, yeah,
I didn't make the
I gotta
cut for the first ones.
I'm saying he has all his friends in it, and Roland might get there eventually.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound bad, didn't it? No, well, I guess
he's gonna need some bad guys.
I could quit doing the Silverline stuff and start working on my own stuff again, I guess. So, all right, I'm good. No more Silverline stuff.
No more Silverline.
No more Silverline. No more Trumps or anything like that.
Well, see, I got something for Roland. See, I got something because I've been watching your reactions to everybody unboxing their stuff and showing you all the pictures of their stuff, right?
Yeah.
You've been doing that like all week, right? Well, yeah. I thought you might like me just to unbox it online.
Oh,
you have held that till now. Oh my gosh!
I only got it on Saturday. Okay,
all right.
So, hey, Lance,
you haven't waited too long.
What's up, Lance?
So I figured, what better way to show you how much I love it than open it up while you guys are right here.
Oh no,
that's pretty cool.
Is it? You got one of those top-down cameras so we can see when you're going to pull your knife out and slap it out like everybody else does on YouTube? You know how they do? How they pull it out? It looks like a little thing, and then they pop it out, and it's like 6 feet. Well, there you go. You did it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Boom. There you go.
Wait till somebody chops your finger off with the thing.
Exactly.
All right, let's see.
Trish, bring out the first aid.
Oh man, I've been doing unboxings for a long time.
What if Roland didn't send you the right stuff?
Well, then I would embarrass the hell out of him.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Did you send them those? That is definitely a fear of mine.
Sending people the wrong stuff?
Yes.
Well, with all of the kablam and the Indie Planet stuff, we don't worry about it.
Trish.
I was gonna say, we can't see the package now.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get Trish. I'm trying to get Trish to.
There we go.
Get off of nuts.com and do this.
Here we go.
Okay. You got Bart looking at you the whole time. Surprises.
See him making sure I'm video.
What is that? What is that? That looks like it might be a gold covered book. Wow, that's a new kablam thing that we're doing.
Oh yeah. Well, see, it does make me want to twerk. Just seeing it does make me want to twerk.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what else is in here. My original artwork here. Trish, come on a little bit.
That's
Look
right.
at that. My little.
That's pretty dope. Oh, that's incredible.
The cat and mouse going on there. Boom. And then let's see what else. What else is in here? But what I always see the first on the back. Boom. Kabam. Right there.
Kablam!
Yeah.
And then Indie Planet.
Indie Planet. Yep. That's our sister.
Gotta let people know it's made by Kablam. What better than advertise on the back?
Absolutely.
So Cat and Mouse number 3. Whoa.
Sweet.
Which was a really incredible comic in my opinion. Y'all did a great job on that one.
Thank you.
And that.
Who was that?
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear no.
Ooh.
Lance. Ooh, ah.
Got my bookmark. Look at that.
That's right. That Trump book is so big, you need a bookmark.
Trumps and Cat and Mouse with the demon. Man, you gotta have the demon.
Yep. Add it to the collection.
Got my signature card by Roland Man.
Woo-hoo.
Silverline. got my cat card.
Cat card.
Art by Kevin West.
Yep.
And yeah, Lance can't see it. I wonder why, Lance. And then my
card.
Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs.
And that is a sneak peek of something that's coming. So
yes, it is.
So that was my tier that I got off the Kickstarter.
Let's just say,
yeah, something's coming down the pipe. We can
tell
you about it a little bit later. Yeah, I'm not real sure.
Can I get a? Do you have any jacks?
Go.
Oh, we're not
fish.
playing Go Fish. Okay.
Oh.
So the Joker's gonna make an appearance. Huh?
Yeah. Yep. There's gonna be a main Joker and an off Joker.
Did you do the Royal Airships one?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody paid attention.
Okay.
He's here?
Yeah, he's here. He says the gold cover looks amazing.
Thank you.
And love it.
Oh, thank you, Royal. Big bro hug to you, man.
As you know, I love it. I just don't show a lot of emotion. But you know, after I turn off the camera, I'll
You
have
never show emotion. You just have this face that's like emotionless, but people still love you.
That's right.
Everybody loves me,
I
man.
keep expecting you to tattoo a tear there so that you can project your emotions.
That's once you go to jail, you get the tattooed tear.
Oh,
not before. Okay. It's while you're in jail, I think.
So,
when you
Roland, where's yours at, Roland? Where's your little tear tattoo?
Book?
No, your tear tattoo.
Yeah. I don't have one.
It's on his back. He's got a tramp stamp back here.
Well, I heard about that from BJ.
Well, no, we appreciate it, Steve. You're always one of the first backers, and
Renee's watching YouTube videos. Love you, Nate. I'll give you a call later.
Hey, I'm just happy with everybody we got on tonight because tonight's a very special night in TV history. I mean, it's the final episode of Supernatural after 17 years.
Oh my goodness! I didn't know.
What?
I have to try to catch that. I did watch it. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it at the beginning. Maybe the first 5 or 6 seasons. I was watching, and then it's like, God, this is just going on and on and on and on.
It was one of those. I would watch episodes here and there, especially the Scooby-Doo crossover. That was a great one.
I didn't even know they did one.
Yeah, they got.
I did watch. I haven't watched a lot of Supernatural, but I did watch the Scooby-Doo crossover.
Yeah, you had to watch that one. That one was hilarious.
Actually, my wife and I just finished watching the Vampire Diaries because we were really into it. So we streamed the crap out of that and finished watching it. And we actually are on the last season now of the originals. You remember that was the Vampire Diary crossover thing, and those shows aren't really good when you're watching them together. They don't make sense. They
don't.
No, there's too much weird stuff going on that the worst thing possible could happen. They figure it out, and then something much worse happens. They figure that out. Then something else even more worse happens, and then they figured that out. I think in Vampire Diaries they actually killed the devil. So, and then another person took his place, and so it's like, this is just crazy. It's like it made more sense when there was a week between the episodes when you watch the back to back.
That's how the DC Universe TV shows are on the CW now. You got to watch one episode of each show at a time because everything crosses over in them now. So,
oh boy.
Well, Lance says he never watched it. Just saying, and. Okay, Lance, you get about 4 more blind jokes, and then you're cut off.
So, should we give you a few minutes so you could read the Trump's book, so you can tell Roland how wonderful it is? We can take a quick little break. We can sit back.
Well, see, I can do that when Cedric goes and does his segment at 9. I can sit there and read it real quick.
What about tonight, Sid?
Well, I got
What
a
you
few
talking about
comics
tonight?
that I got a few comics I'm actually going to be talking about tonight. So
Really?
yeah,
Lance Hader, I saw Daredevil.
nothing that I'm working on. Just letting you know, I'm not a comic guy. I'm just the guy that reads them. But do got a few new comics that I'm going to talk about tonight. So
Cool.
That sounds intriguing.
So Lance is in rare form tonight.
Yeah.
yeah,
Lance is getting ready because in a couple of weeks he's going to be here in Orlando along with
Yep.
Roland. Actually in Kissimmee, not even in Orlando. Going to be in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
So
I
for
told Cedric he needs to get me invited up to a show his way. I have never done a
there's no
convention
shows currently going on
Yeah.
in my part right now.
Yeah, I know.
At all.
Because the plague has
You-
shut down everything.
you got to remember his state's
Stupid
closed.
plague.
His state's closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we were looking anywhere you want to go, you got to quarantine for 14 days, and it's like,
That's crazy.
yeah, and it's like, first of all, who's going to enforce that?
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get home for Christmas. I passed through 5 states to get to Arkansas to see my family. So I'm like, okay, how am I going to navigate the way around all those quarantine traps? It'll take me 3 months
That's
just to get there if
ridiculous.
I got to quarantine every time I get to a new state.
Exactly.
We're just gonna wait till the vaccination comes out, and then we're gonna go.
Yep.
Everywhere, I gotta go for Christmas.
Everywhere you go, just get a shot.
Yeah.
Well,
New shot. My arm will be this big.
no, Roland. Every
Looking
time,
like
everywhere you
strong
go,
arm Morty
get a
from
shot.
Rick and Morty.
Just get
That's
a
right.
shot of
That's,
rum.
Yeah.
that's what he's
It's
drinking
like-
right now.
Well, in his Coke, yeah, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Never leaves the Coke.
That's right. Good stuff.
That's why Roland likes this show, because this is the only one he's allowed to have his Coke at.
Yeah. He has to drink his Coke in secrecy. He pulls up. He has a safe. He punches in the code and opens it up, and it's ice cold Coke.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
You know, BJ does get on every once in a while.
She does every now and then, yep.
Yep.
But I think
It's
she and Brittany
water.
are watching a show. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's it's water. See,
It's Coke flavored water.
it's water.
So, Thomas, since you're from New Orleans, what are some good places for me and Trish to check out?
Like I said, I was a kid, and so just go to the French Quarter area. Just anywhere over there is fun.
Yeah.
All of the cemeteries, all of this walking around. I'm not sure with COVID and stuff what's open or not, but
I actually heard that the cemeteries were closed. I was kind of upset.
Really?
But-
Who am I going to
but
get
they're already
COVID
dead.
in the cemetery?
you could.
Yeah, they're already dead. You can't infect anyone there.
That's true. Just walking up and down, the French Quarter area is so cool. I mean, in normal times, it's really cool. Just everywhere, all the art and all of the different stuff, and the food, and
And the food.
and the
The
food.
alcohol.
Yeah, the
The
food.
alcohol
That's,
and the food.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
the
you.
food.
Yeah, just being there is what's so cool. Be careful for the vampires and all the crazy folks and the vampires and
And the crazy folks.
and the crazy folks.
And the crazy folks.
Because they are there.
Because some of the crazy folks are vampires too.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
We
and
we want to go on one of the vampire tours.
Uh-huh.
yeah, they
Steven
got
had-
plenty of ghost tours and stuff.
It will change your life forever.
Yeah,
I've always
just
wanted
don't go
to live
down.
forever.
I always wanted to sparkle in the daylight. Okay, guys.
No, it's not about sparkling. It's not about sparkles, man. Vampires don't sparkle.
Yeah, after
Steve, you sparkle.
Katrina,
I
it
sparkle
got.
all the time.
We've been back since after Katrina. I mean, we've been in Orlando now for 20 some odd years now. But when we go home to visit, back in Mississippi, we'll go to New Orleans every now and again. So we went for our 25th anniversary. So I guess that was 6 years ago. We stayed in New Orleans and stuff, and so that's getting around to this. This was after Katrina, of course, and it was the French Quarter area was really cleaned up. I mean, it was really nice. There wasn't a strip joint on every corner like it was, back in the day, and it was really nice. It was really clean. We were so surprised. We were expecting it to be. We brought some buddies with us, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna have to be real careful and stuff," because you do, or you did. But no, it was really nice. We didn't feel like we were in any kind of threat, or yeah. So you should be pretty safe. Just don't go down. If you need to get from one street to another, just avoid those really dingy looking back alleys and stuff, and just go where the tourists are. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
And you'll be fine. But it's yeah.
I'm
go
not
get some
worried
food.
The alleys.
I'm not
You
worried
don't want
about
to
my
get caught in
safety.
the
I got a
alley,
trick.
Steve.
She'll take care of it.
Yeah, I got a Trish. I mean, nobody's gonna mess with me.
But yeah, no.
She'll pull out that lasso of truth.
Nice. I mean, Bourbon Street still has some, some of the strip clubs and all that kind of stuff, like you always hear about. That's always there, and but plenty of daiquiri places. Make sure you go to Pat O'Brien's and stuff.
Did
I
you
know
say
we have
pedos? I'm not going to anybody called
No,
pedos.
Pat O'Brien's.
Nah, ain't no way.
Make sure you got to bring back one of the big hurricane glasses from Pat O'Brien's. Make sure you get you a good hurricane while you're there. Make sure you get a lot of good food. The gumbo shops are really good. There's lots of good places. Lots of fun. Take a lot of pictures. Bring back some pictures. Let us see what you take.
Hey, Cedric, here's the hat for you right there.
I
sparkle.
That's so you.
I'm
telling you, just walk around like that, man. Just get people's reactions with that hat.
What's up, peeps?
Joe, how you doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by. Joe's one of our normal every week. I say every day. I see him every day, so he's one of my coworkers.
Cool.
And then Lance says vampire strippers as a question.
And there are some vampire strippers. Yep, there sure are.
And you know what? I bet you Lance has drawn about 2 or 3 of them.
Probably.
Oh, what is I wish Renee was still listening. She's probably not. She's watching her makeup YouTube videos right now, probably. What's Heritage something where they have the really good jab? I mean, you'll if there's anybody playing music there, on every street corner there's folks playing, just out there jazz and stuff. But there's a place called the Heritage something. Let me look it up. That's a good place. If it's open, I don't know if anything's open. So
well, they're in phase 3. So everything, unless they close it down this week, they were in phase 3.
Because of all of the, everybody's spiking. You look at the board, everybody's spiking again. So who knows?
Everybody's out there shopping.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing, shopping. Yeah.
We were there when the kids were little.
I know.
About 20 years ago.
And Lance says he doesn't draw girls.
Doesn't draw girls. Women.
He draws
Gotta draw
women.
vampire women.
I didn't say girls. I said strippers. So
vampire stripper women.
Indeed, he did.
Because I don't. Hey, you know what, Roland? You missed a good show because Lance got some haters off of that show, so you know it was a good show.
Wait, he got real haters?
Oh yeah.
No, he got fake ones, man. They're non-existent.
Yeah, he got
So
a nice one.
So now I don't know if you're kidding. I don't know if you're pulling my leg or not now.
Don't listen to the man behind the curtain over there. Nah,
Okay.
he actually got a thing that he doesn't need to objectify women to feel good with his talent, and
Oh no!
yeah,
Really?
he got a nice hater message the day after.
Oh man!
Yeah,
That's too bad.
So it's good because that means we're doing something right.
It was like a paragraph and a half long.
Wow.
Yeah, but
What something Roland said? What'd you say, Roland? What did you?
I know. I don't know. Maybe
Roland's
if I
alias.
toss Trumps up some more, I'll get a nasty message.
See, Lance says he draws
Lance
porn.
draws.
Somebody will probably message you something about Donald Trump.
Look, I don't
Yeah.
want my show canceled, guys. So
I'll tell
I
them.
have a
Hey, I'll
I have a way to
only
solve
talk
that.
to them about that if they will tell me they've read the book.
no,
We'll just,
How do you
we
solve
won't
that?
get
Unplug
kicked
the
off.
All right, I
We'll
just
Cedric.
texted my wife. She said that
No,
the
mute
name of the
Cedric.
place with all the
Yeah.
jazz is called Preservation Hall. Try to go there if you
Preservation
can.
Hall. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Pres-
that's actually that's
Preservation.
right down from Pat O'Brien's, and that place is just it's very tiny. So you got to get you a ticket ahead of time to get into it. But they do live jazz there. My wife and I have gone a couple of times. It's really good.
Trisha's already trying to pull it up on the computer. So
Preservation Hall. Yep.
Right, you got it
Reservation.
right next to pedos.
The pedo, yeah. Down the street from the vampire hookers. Yeah.
There we go.
That Lance likes to draw.
Yep,
Oh, geez, that thing looks really old.
that's what she said.
Oh, oh.
Well, everything in New Orleans is old.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Roland, when are you going?
To New Orleans?
Yeah, because everything there's old.
Last time.
Oh.
Har, 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 har,
Hey,
har.
I saw your comment saying that we were going to roast you, so I'm going to roast you.
Not me, him, Tommy.
Oh, no, I
You're not
like
supposed
him.
to roast me.
They don't know me well enough. They just make up mean stuff.
I like him because he likes to make fun of you, so he's already on my good side.
So is this what it is? It's like we get people on here and we talk about them and roast me. Is that what it is? That's what it's all about.
Every
Well,
time.
you're the boss man, right? So
Thank you,
yeah.
Trish.
The
That's
man
right.
man.
Every time.
The man.
It's all out of love.
Yeah,
The
see?
man.
Yeah, yeah. So funny story about Man. So when when I first started teaching ESL, right? So after I left comics full time and started teaching, I was teaching English as a second language. And when I would introduce myself to the Japanese students, I would say, "Hello, my name is Mr. Man." They would all go, they would all laugh, right? And finally, I asked them. I said, "Why are you laughing? Right? What's funny about my name?" And to them, when I said Mr. Man, it was like I was saying Man. So my nickname to all the Japanese students those first couple of years was like, "Oh, what class are you going to?" "Oh, I've got Man."
I bet you they wouldn't have been laughing if
You
they
should get
know
some
that
shirts
if
made up
nobody-
with that up there. Man.
if anybody Asian around Roland disappears.
Geez, Roland.
Lance saying roasting Roland, LOL. See? Oh man, just think.
Everybody's
Roland,
participating now.
So you're gonna have me in Kissimmee at Infinity Toy and Comic Con Holiday Exclusive Convention, and what else is it called? I think there's a couple more words added onto there. And then
December 12th.
on December 12th, and then you're gonna have Lance there, and you're gonna have Trish there, and I know I can get a couple other people to help give you a hard time.
Listen, I know that when we're live, Trish is my friend.
Don't mind the person behind the
You didn't
camera.
have to laugh. So Tommy and I are going to be signing at Coliseum of Comics this Saturday.
This Saturday after
Before
the
that.
other thing that we're doing.
Yep.
We got two
Coliseum,
things we're doing.
Yeah.
Coliseum of Comics
So-
at the Fashion Square Mall.
Yes. And here's the cool thing about it. They have the Trumps. They have this cover, but it has their logo on it. So for all of you out there who like those limited editions, there's only so many available at Coliseum of Comics, and they also have Cat and Mouse, but not this cover. I don't have it in my hands. The one that they have. This is the one Tommy inked. So and it also
that's
has
great.
the Coliseum.
So
of
is that like
Comics.
the only place to get that cover with that logo on it?
It is.
No, you
It's
can
the only
get
place
you,
to get
you
that
can,
cover with that logo. Yes.
You can get that cover at any comic book store that's called anything but Coliseum of Comedy.
So Cedric, I gotta make sure I answer so Steve doesn't confuse you. The cover itself, you can get, but they're gonna have the Coliseum of Comics logo on it that you can only get at that store. So it's actually this artwork. So it will be this cover, but it will have a Coliseum of Comics logo on it. This one doesn't have it, obviously.
So it won't be that cover. It'll be a cover like that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So
the artwork would be that
way more complicated than it.
I know it. How many of you had, Steve?
I've actually been only soda tonight, so.
Only soda.
But
Only
you're the
soda.
one who.
That's a shock.
You're the one who just made it like a huge explanation when it's like it's this cover but with their logo at the bottom. That's all you had to do.
Yes, that's what I said.
No, but you took the 5-minute road around to it.
Saying the same thing like 6 times, but it's okay.
He wanted to take the scenic route.
We know. That happens when you get older. You like to see more
Thanks,
things.
Ron.
We got Ron saying he wished the Silverline fellows all the best, safe travels. OCD Steve and family, have a good evening. Have a good one, Ron. Thanks for stopping by again, like always.
Yep.
And then we got Lance. Have a good night, guys. I have to get back to work drawing porno women. Women. and Lance, we love Lance. You guys know that, just like we love our Silverline people. Roland, you know, as much as we mess with you, we love you to death.
Oh, I do.
You're my number one person I interview now, so it means you gotta have some kind of a place in my heart.
And I gotta work hard to keep that spot.
That black section over in the corner.
Yeah, like she said, when they took the X-ray, it's that black section in the left-hand corner.
It's all for you.
That's Roland's spot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now, Thomas, before we go over to Cedric's, since you're going to be doing the Coliseum signing, and you said something before that. What are you doing before that? I missed.
We got one more. Are we supposed to talk about it? You look like you. I'm staring in your eyes, Roland, and you're looking at me like I don't know what this is. No, I know. I'm trying to read your mind through the thing. Was Conway Comic Con? Yes, I got it right.
Yes.
There you go. Yes, it's the third. We've already done 2 weeks of it. This is the third week. So they had a show, and I'm not exactly sure where they're located, but he and I were supposed to go do it this year.
Conway, Arkansas.
Oh, is that right? Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, we were supposed to go, but because of COVID, we didn't go. So they broke it down into 3 weekends, kind of virtually online. And so we've been doing like a 4-hour spot on the past couple of Saturdays. Then there's another one this Saturday, which I'm going to be on. Roland will be on pretty much all 4 hours, but I think I'm on the last hour of it. And then as soon as that's so it starts at so they're central, so it starts at like
11 o'clock our time.
11 to 3, and then we're supposed to be over at Coliseum by 4 or something like that. Yeah. So, but before that, at about 7 o'clock, I'm going to go bike riding in the woods for an hour or two, and so maybe I won't have to break anything, and then I'll make it for all the things. So
just don't break your right hand.
That's right. If I'm going to break something, make sure it's the non-drawing.
Break both your legs. Keep that right hand safe.
Yeah.
He's gonna get snatched.
You got to keep inking.
That's right.
Okay, guys, we're gonna let Cedric do his. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Tommy sent me this picture of the skeleton he came across in the one of his recent bike rides.
That's right. Yeah, they decorated the trail for Halloween. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what they told you.
I know. Some of the little
So what
things that they're supposed to go through.
You're on the Katie Way Trail, aren't you?
We went. I do Markham Woods Trail is where I'd like to go. Right, it's pretty.
Okay.
It's for beginners because I can't. 50 years old, I don't want to run into too many trees.
Well, I just figured skeletons, trail. The first thing you always think about is Katie Way.
The first thing that. Got
George of the jungle.
That was so wrong.
That tree.
So let's go see Michael Lanning. You can stream from the
hospital.
No, the screen. He's making fun because I've been trying to. I've got this crazy 360 camera, and I've been trying to live stream while I'm out in the woods, just so everybody, because they're like, Thomas, what do you keep doing? You're going to kill yourself. So I keep trying to do it, but there's no signal out in the woods, so it's like it's terrible. I'm going to stop trying.
He's going to be the new Blair Witch,
and then upload it.
I know. I got to edit the videos. I got so many videos.
Record it. Yeah.
So are you going to be the new lost footage movie out there?
Oh, you could. It is kind of. It's one of those kind of places and stuff.
The Florimonte Tales.
That's right. It's
that's right.
It's neat. It's
Unsolved
pretty neat.
Mysteries.
Legend of the Skunk Ape.
Yeah,
I like that.
Definitely a Florida thing.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna Cedric do his thing. We'll take a little break while Cedric gives us the Week in Geek, and then I have another question for you, Roland, about Conway Comic Con, if I said that right.
And it's in Arkansas.
And it's in Arkansas.
Yep.
How's them Razorbacks doing?
You know what? They're doing better this year than they've done the last 3 years combined. So that's progress.
I'm just happy my Notre Dame is up there this year,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a pretty impressive win they had last week.
Oh, how about 2 weeks ago when they took out Clemson?
That's the one I'm thinking of. Sorry. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
When they took out number one, Clemson, and it's like in double overtime to do it. It's like, oh man, that was awesome. But I was video gaming.
That was pretty impressive.
That was
only your 24-hour binge.
Yeah, so
4 good calls, binge 4 good calls.
Hey, yeah, well, and we'll talk about that after Cedric's segment. I'm going to give him his intro, and then we'll put him over to it. Okay, guys?
All righty.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Weekend Geek. And last week I had some technical difficulties with a storm knocking out some stuff, so I cut short. But this week I got a couple cool comics to talk to y'all about, and they're fairly new, and there's some new previews that came out for them also recently this week. So I'll get into that. The first one I want to talk about is this new Spawn 3-part series that came out, and it starts with Spawn 311, and it's going to be 3 issues, 312 and 313. Well, 312 just recently came out as well a couple weeks ago, and in this series, Spawn goes up against one of the most fearsome villains of the series, Omega Spawn, and that was very creepy, Ashley. Very, very creepy. She just walked by and was like, "Arr." Anyways, Spawn goes up against Omega Spawn, and not really sure how it's all gonna unfold yet. But I have shared the covers to the part 2 and part 3 on my new page, the Weekend Geek page. You can find me on Facebook now, and I'll be sharing all this as well, so I don't have to show as many pictures on the stream. But he basically has to save the human race from this threat, and he's hunting down, trying to basically eradicate him and kill him. The next one that I want to bring up is, it was actually a Kickstarter that I got into a while back, and all the issues finally now came in for it. It's called Equinox, and in this tale about this hero that gets damned to hell by his father. He's half god and half human, and he basically has to start a quest to save the 5 realms from being from the demon realm. And with that quest, he comes across different paths and different obstacles that he has to uncover the mysteries of why he was cast from the gods and why he was forbidden to hell. He kind of lost his memory, and here in this first issue, the Redux, I'll show you a little bit of the pages. It shows him fighting his way out of hell to uncover the mysteries of his, like I said, his origins and his father. And there's only 4 issues after this right now. And the 5th one, I believe the Kickstarter is starting for it this week or next week. And it'll end this little mini series that starts up a larger story that's supposed to be coming out Kickstarter around February or March of next year. But here I just want to show you a few characters and some of the covers, just to show off some of the art to this comic, because a lot of people like the art. And it's definitely it's magazine format, so it's pretty large, but it's definitely something that's interesting if you like God and mythical style stories and comics. Like I said, it's by JCH Studio, and it's called Equinox, and the new Kickstarter will be coming out soon, so definitely check that out if you're interested. And one of the last ones I want to talk about is the next issue of The Last Ronin that came out in October of 2020. The Last Ronin is a tale by Kevin Eastman that deals with a lone, mysterious Ninja Turtle basically going on a quest to atone and honor his family's passings and find out why they got killed. And that kind of had a brain fart, guys. I apologize tonight. I'm a little off. It's going to be a 5-part series, but the preview was released to the 2nd issue, which comes out December 16th, 2020. And you can pick that up at or pre-order at any of your local comic book stores or online. It's definitely a good story. I haven't finished reading the first issue yet, so I don't really want to spoil too much for the people who haven't read it. You ain't saying nothing to me tonight, Steve. Why are you being all quiet? You reading Trumps? Is that what you're doing? Are you reading this glorious story right here and not talking to me tonight? It's okay. And that's really all I got for those stories right now. I do mention something about earlier today, the trailer for the first DLC for Avengers that has miraculously failed with game players right now. Like, nobody's really playing the game. Square Enix has pretty much lost 90 million players or something like that on their server, or 9 million players on their servers, not 90 million. But anyways, December 8th, the first DLC, Kate Bishop's name, comes out. And you'll be able to dive into this new story arc of the video game where you're playing as Kate Bishop and you have to go find Clint Barton and team up to basically try to find Nick Fury and discover his whereabouts. That's going to be pretty interesting. It's only going to feature about 2 new missions, though, and then you'll be able to have her as a playable character to add on with your Avengers roster. So I hope they really do this one justice, because the game kind of didn't do so when it came out. There's been a lot of crashing, and there's not enough gameplay, story, or things to do in the game anymore. Okay, you do that. Sounds interesting. But definitely check it out if you still own the game. It comes out December 8th, and it's going to be a free DLC, so you don't even have to spend any more money on the game that you don't want to spend. And then new episode of The Mandalorian comes out tomorrow. If you've been watching, definitely check it out. I don't care what Steve says, that it reminds him of other shows, and there's a lot of similarities because it's still The Mandalorian, and it's been really amazing. Episode 3 brought some very familiar Clone Wars Mandos to play, and we actually got to see him in live action. And Mando got to team up with him to basically get intel on where to find the Jedi to take the child to. So that's been really unraveling pretty well. And this next episode is actually supposed to feature Asuka Tano. So can't wait to see how that's gonna play out with her being alive, considering she does take place in this time period around the New Hope period in the film franchise. So definitely looking forward to that. And like I said, I got a Facebook page now. I will be uploading everything to my page daily, weekly, for y'all to check out. All the hottest stuff on upcoming comics and games, mangas, movies, just basically anything I feel like is geek-wise for the world to see. So definitely check me out. It's the Weekend Geek Facebook page. Hit the like, and that sums it up. Oh, next week I got some unboxings that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be my first live unboxings, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, that sums it up for tonight, guys.
So is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, that was kind of a. Yay! There we go. Thomas is sitting there
Snack
eating.
Tom.
That's a good one.
I wasn't doing nothing.
No, we lost Roland again. That happens every once in a while with Roland.
Oh, he's back.
He had to take a nap.
Live stream version.
Okay.
So if you get some of the area and stuff.
When the video goes, all the mics go. So I'm going to throw the video back on there. But if you want to say what it is.
Is that you on that bike? Is that you on that bike, Thomas?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes,
okay,
sir.
so I'm going to throw the video up there. So it's going to mute everybody, but that way everybody can see you on your trail.
All right.
What did you say?
Do the other one. That's the one that. Remember, I told you that's live streaming, and the other one, the first one, is an edited one where it looks cool. That one's just going to be choppy bad.
Well, see, and that's the thing. That was the first one I got. That was the first one.
I didn't send two.
Yeah, you did. Two. You sent two, but that was the very first one I got. So the other one must have been a little bit larger, so it took a minute to get to me. So, okay. So while I'm looking at this, trying to get this video, Roland, I had a question. Now I was looking.
Nita.
Who's Nina?
Nita.
Nita? I can't read either.
No, you can't.
Apparently. Sorry.
Some of that OLD kicking in.
So I was going to ask. I was looking at, because you guys are hosting your own panels, correct?
Yes.
Oh, at the Conway show. Yeah.
At the Conway show. Now, one of the people I saw on the list of being on the panel, is he part of Silverline now? Would that be Mr. John Crowther? Is he part of Silverline, or?
He is. John has got a Silverline book in the works.
Ooh. See, you didn't think I look at that stuff. You put it up there. I don't just.
He's reading some stuff.
I sit there and say, "Ooh, look at who's going to be on there."
Yep. Yeah. Now John missed the first panel he was scheduled to be on, and I sent him a message, and I'm like, "Dude, you were supposed to be on the panel." And he goes, "Oh, I thought I was only on the other one. I thought you were like telling me only this one, or I had my options." I'm like, "No." So I think he is slated for. If you give me a minute, I think he's slated for this Saturday to do a panel.
Actually, he is. That's what caught me, because I was looking at who you had going on to the panel. And I was like, "That's Mr. John Crowther. I know him."
Yep, he'll be on. Oh, he'll be on twice, possibly 3 times. He's going to be on at 11 o'clock when we're going to talk about his new project, Teen Beetle. So 11 o'clock, that's Central. Okay. So
that was an issue that I had.
Yeah. Every time I have to give the times out in Central Time because that's the time of the convention.
Yeah,
okay?
I wasn't thinking when you told me. I'm like, oh.
So it's 11 o'clock in Conway. John will be on there talking about Teen Beetle, and then he'll be on the next hour when we're talking about writing. And then I'm assuming he'll hang around for the next hour when we'll have a great big Q&A.
Because that one's going to be the fun one, because there'll be 50 of us.
There will be a bunch of us. Yeah. So hopefully we have a good time.
Now, how did you guys end up with 3 weekends of it?
Well, then that's a Conway question. I can't answer that. But I can tell you what I think happened. I think that they decided, since the live event was going to be considerably different than what it was in the years past, they weren't going to be able to host it because of all the limitations to the numbers of peoples and masks and social distancing and all that stuff. I think they decided what they would do is they would hold 3 weekends of virtual stuff. Right, and then 1 weekend of kind of a mini con, kind of limited stuff where you can come out because it's hosted by the library there in Conway. I think they're the sponsors of it, and so it's all about reading and getting people to read and stuff like that. So I think that they did some very limited reading based things there at the library.
Cool.
But as far as I know, I'm not sure the exact reasons why they wanted to do 3 weekends. I'm just happy that they asked us to participate.
I just figured, you slipped in a little green.
It's just something to do. But I need to get out in the wild more and do things.
I think that's part of it as well, and I think part of it is they were afraid they were going to lose a lot of attendees because people have short memories, short attention spans. And so they're like, hey, look, we do 3 weekends. It's kind of a 3-weekend extravaganza. We do a lot of stuff. We have some fun. They've got these boxes. They're doing giveaways. They're trying to make it a big event so that hopefully...
That's both worlds.
It's, yeah. And once the plague goes away, then everybody remember, oh, yeah, we had a great time last year. Even though we were in the middle of the plague, we're going to
Don't want to skip a year. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Some of the smaller shows, they really need to be careful because, San Diego, they didn't get to do their show, but you're gonna go again next year. But some of these smaller shows, if they didn't do anything,
they might be hurting for money.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, so. The smaller shows are really hurting this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all hurt. So.
Yeah.
Everybody's hurting.
And speaking of hurting, how is the publishing company during these times? I know we talked about it a little bit beforehand, but this way everybody can kind of hear what's going on.
Publishing or the printing?
The printing, sorry.
Okay.
Printing.
Well, we mostly print for the majority of the stuff that we print is for shows and stuff like that. A good bit of what we print for. Now, of course, Indie Planet is our company. It's also a Kablam company where everybody that prints with Kablam, we'll help them sell their book at Indie Planet. It's just a way that it's an online comic store. So you can, without you having to do anything as a creator, you can put your books up in Indie Planet and just you get 100% of the you set the price of the book, and of course whoever's buying the book is paying the shipping. So whatever the difference between what you set the price of the book and the printing cost, we don't charge anything but the printing cost. So it's a awesome. Good deal. So you make 100% of whatever it is above. Like if your book costs $2 to print and you're charging $5, then you get all $3. We don't take any of it.
Yeah.
We just take the printing cost, and of course whoever's buying it's paying the shipping, so you're not paying shipping costs either. But
Silverline loves it because there's a lot of things that I'm sorry, Tommy, I didn't mean to jump on you here, but there's a lot of things that Indie Planet does that I as a publisher I love is that part of what publishers' challenges are, particularly a small press publisher, is to maintain stock. Because essentially, when you have stock, it's like putting money.
You have to put the money into it.
Yeah, it's just like I got a box of money that's sitting there doing nothing, right? And so if I can get someone who says, "Hey, Roland, I want to order a comic," and I'm like, "Great, go to Indie Planet," because then I don't have to worry about trying to keep stock here, go to the post office, all that kind of stuff. They just
keeping everything that you
right.
And as we know, the Silverline's getting more and more titles and more, so that'd be more and more. And then look at all the books that you got behind you there. You're gonna have so much. You don't have much room left. I know.
You're running out of room for stock.
That's right. There is no room for stock. And
well, he just filled up 20 boxes the other day too.
So let me clarify that. That wasn't 20. I didn't fill up 20 boxes with new content. I just replaced boxes. Right.
Yeah, you're old. Yeah, we've all got boxes from 20, 30 years old boxes. Yeah.
And BJ's like, those look terrible. See, you can see I got a couple of them peeking out from right there. You can see how orange they are. And I got a couple
behind you too.
Here. Yeah. So in fact, I just placed an order for 20 more boxes because BJ said those look great. That's exactly what I wanted them to look like. Now replace the rest of them.
No, you better watch it. You better watch out.
Those boxes are the best.
Because if she wants to get rid of old things, you're like right around that corner.
With a newer man. Newer man. They literally
come up to you one day and be like, "Can I get the newer model?"
Trade one man for another man.
She's gonna say, "I'm gonna trade in my 50 for 225s."
Oh.
Okay, Thomas. I got the right video this time, I believe. Right. So, and this is about 2 minutes long. So let's watch his bike ride.
We don't have to watch the whole thing.
Oh, we will, because from what I saw, it looks cool. So
it is cool.
So here we go, guys. See, now that's a cool video. That is cool.
That was neat.
I was just
I know that makes it look like I'm really hauling. I know we talked about cussing. It makes it look like I'm hauling ass, but that's really only going about 5 miles an hour instead.
Yeah, that's just how the cameras make it look.
I was just gonna say though, when you're playing on your phone, it kind of looked like you're playing with something else. I'm just saying.
I know. I noticed the same thing.
I'm like, what's
playing with
doing?
the handlebars? Playing with the handlebars.
What is he
what
doing?
you meant to say. Yeah, playing with
I
it. I think I was lost out in the woods. There's so many trails. that particular that's in North Orlando. Is that bike? It's kind of a there's a lot of technical stuff out there, but there's no jumps or anything like that. It's mostly just cutting around through the woods and stuff. It's real fun. I love doing it. It's keeping me. When I turned 50, I realized I don't want to be one of those guys that all of a sudden just turns into a couch potato guy. I need to get some exercise, and so I bought my wife and I bikes, and we get out and get some cardio and trying to keep young, I guess. So I'm not doing jumps and drops and any crazy stuff like that. It's just going about
just enough to keep you not a couch potato.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And trying not to run into trees and all that kind of stuff. And there's bear and deer and all kind of stuff out there. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid. My wife is running into trees. I hope she's not listening. But I'm doing a pretty good job. I have a lot of fun.
I'm jealous because I don't have any trails out here, so I got to ride mine on the road.
Well, there's bunches of that kind of stuff around here too. So I do both. But there I am, going about 20, 25 or whatever on those roads. But out in the woods, you can't go that fast. Or out in the woods, it's some of those guys do. It's amazing. We'll get into a group and they'll start going, and I'm like, you guys go first. I'll keep up with you. And then all of a sudden they just leave, and I'm like, bye. And they wait for me. They go, here comes Thomas. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. And then they rested for 5 minutes, and I'm like, I need to get a breath. And let's go. And I'm like, you guys got to rest. It's my turn to rest.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, go, bye. I'll see you later. That kind of thing. So it's fun. A lot of fun. I have a lot of good fun.
Over here, you get the group of the guys who are like diehard bikers. They got the spandex and all that, and they come rolling up to you as a whole group, and you're like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then on the left, and just keep on going.
On the left, yeah, but that's the way. Yeah, when you're on those bike paths, those where the people are jogging and walking and doing all, so I always pass people up too. I'm like, on the left, you put the little ringer, get out of the way, on the left. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I don't ride on the streets though. I can't. I'm too scared to do that. I remember what it was like before I started getting into biking. It's like you see the people on the roads and it's like, I know what's in our mind. Get out of the way, you biker guy. You're in the way.
Roads for cars, not bicycles.
That's right. So I just stay on the bike paths.
See, that's the thing. That's why I said I'm jealous, because where we're at, there is no bike paths, and it's like, so you have to ride on the road if you want to ride the bike.
Where are you located?
Yeah, we got bike paths all over the place here, man.
You know where I'm at, Roland. I'm down south. There's no bike paths.
I definitely got them all around my area. It's North Carolina. It's made of bike paths and trails.
Just to let you know, Thomas, I'm off. If you know the area, Cimarron and Curry Ford area.
Yeah, there's we hooked. Get with me. I bet there's paths all over.
You have to ride all the way down to like Econ and all that to get there,
or even La Costa, which is around the corner.
Listen,
you have to go down.
I don't even want to hear it. You got to punish your truck. Throw the bikes in the back.
In the back. Yeah, I bought a rack to put the bike on the back, and I just load it up and go.
If I'm in the truck, why do I want to get on my bike?
For exercise and for fun.
Exactly.
And get some fresh air.
But see, I want to go from my garage on the bike. If I get in a car.
Yeah. We do that too. We'll go and ride around our neighborhood and all that kind of stuff.
Because you can ask Trish. We used to go, and we would go maybe 10 to 12 miles. But it's once you get past more down towards the airport, then it opens up a little more. But right where we're at, there's really not. You have to ride to get there.
Yeah.
So fun fact about Trish.
Go.
I rode a bike across Nebraska the long way.
What?
Thank you very much.
Wow.
The long way or the wrong way?
So were you running from somebody?
No, they have a big bike event every year called Bran, Bike Ride Across Nebraska.
Oh.
And my family's always been into bikes, into biking. And so My cabs are the way they are for a reason. Just saying.
biker list.
It's been quite a few years since I've been able to ride regular. It's kind of sad.
But yeah,
Wow.
her
All the
like
way
her
across
mom.
Nebraska. That's impressive.
Her mom was one of those. She's the one who like pitched the tents and all that. Had that set up sag wagon. She's the one who's had it all set up at every stop for the night. So they have all that. Her and her brother would bike right across Nebraska.
My brother's one of those that wore the spandex. That's not fun.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I don't wear all the spandex outfits and stuff. Now the only thing that I
he's going to
wear,
no.
The only
because he's going to feel
I'm more of
the Spider-Man riding a bicycle.
No, I do have a really cool Spider-Man jersey. But and I do wear that. So, but it's more of a water wicking kind of shirts. You got to wear that because you get so sweaty. But I do wear the what do you call it, the shorts. I wear like just regular shorts. But no, you wear the padded shorts because your butt gets killed on those. So you got to wear padded underwear or whatever.
Tommy's got a little cape. Tommy's got a little cape that attaches to his shirt, but Renee won't let him wear it.
I'm flying along.
Yes, she's like, you can't wear that out there.
No, I'm working on doing. I'm practicing trying to do some wheelies. I used to be able to do all that stuff when I was a kid.
Well, that's how you're gonna hit a tree.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, my wife thinks I'm crazy. I used to do all that stuff.
Be able to work on bikes.
Yeah, but we were all a little more flexible back then too.
That's true.
I'm flexible. Look, I can turn my seat all the way around. Look at this. This way.
Hey, and I'm going to go back to the same comment. We know how flexible you are. We saw you twerking.
Oh,
there we go.
Look, I got paid to do that. I'll do anything for money. Oh, you did. I saw that you found the video that was on. That is what she said.
Yeah.
And I even played that video on here, didn't I, Roland?
You did.
Yep.
Sure
so everybody got to see it that time.
Yep.
I was thinking about bringing it back again. It's like, no, that's I don't want to go too hard on him. It's his first time being on the show.
Be a throwback Thursday.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Roland and BJ asked me to do that, and so I did it for them, and I'm not doing it again.
I don't think I asked you to twerk.
So that was one time.
I don't think I asked you to twerk.
Yeah.
Well, somebody asked him to twerk. He heard it.
Oh, no. I asked him to meet me there. and trade the goods, not to twerk. That's what. Where did it go? Oh, where did it go?
Yeah.
Oh, it fell.
It's the first DLC.
Yeah. This is what he was bringing me, right? This is what he was delivering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, come here, I got something to show you.
I got someone in the back of the car. And we were doing a drug deal in the back of the car.
And then you wouldn't give him anything else out of the back of the trunk.
No.
There was nothing else in it. It was empty. So we were pretending like there was more. Yeah. We're good actors. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
We should get paid for it.
Yeah, we should.
You gotta earn them. Quests.
Yeah. Roland with Silverline.
Yes.
What is up next? And then after that, Thomas, what's up next with you with Silverline? So let's go to Roland first. What's up next?
I need about a week and a half probably to answer that question, to be for sure. And here's why, right? So as you know, Steve, we don't kickstart anything until the book is done. And right now we're kind of like in a race. There's a couple of books that are really close to the finish line, and so it really kind of all depends on what gets finished next as to what gets kickstarted next. What makes it.
Yeah.
Really close.
I remember you saying that last time.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I promise.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. I mean,
Phoenix, stop yelling.
No,
you're tripping me out, kid.
9:30. I don't know. Yeah, so we've got a couple that are really, really, really close to being finished, And so I'll just kind of run down the list of the ones that are possible. Okay, so we've got White Devil #1 that's being colored. We've got.
Oh, hey, you know what? I've been called that a lot at my work lately.
White Devil.
Yeah, so I'm flattered you're doing that for me.
Yep. You know, it's what we're here for.
On that note, I'll be looking for a lawyer tomorrow.
Diablo Blanco. But actually, at my work, it's Diablo Blanco. So just so you get the right phrase there.
Okay. Well, this one's White Devil.
Okay.
Well, that's what. Well, what do you think I just said?
I have no idea what you just said. You said blah 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 blah.
I said Blanco Diablo.
Blanco Diablo.
That's right. Yeah.
White
blah blah
Devil.
blah blah.
You're in Orlando. You should know a little bit of Spanish.
I don't.
No, we
Listen,
don't.
I could barely handle English.
You're in Full Sail. You're gonna tell me you don't know what they're calling you? Oh.
He's gonna pull out his little
They're
digital
calling him the White
translator.
Devil? Is that what they're calling you? Rolling
So,
at work?
do you want to know, or do you want to talk about blah blah Diablo?
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. So I get called White Devil. So thank you for having a comic about me. Okay.
I'm sorry that you get called White Devil.
I'm not. I mean, that means they're scared
The
of me.
last time I saw you, you got a pretty big fist. So
Yeah. Okay.
just saying, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say about guys with big
He's
fists.
got a beard to match.
No,
the
I don't.
attire.
What do they say?
They
big
punch
shoes.
hard. They
So-
wear big gloves. Okay, there.
So White Devil, and then Twilight Grim #2 is it's all done, but a little bit of lettering, which he sent it to me. I just haven't edited it yet. And
So that Brian guy lettering it?
No. This one's being lettered by. I need to talk to you about that. I think I need a caricature for him. And then so there's White Devil, and then there's Twilight Grim #2. Twilight Grim #2 is just a few letters and some colors. Divinity is #2 is all penciled and inked. It's not lettered
nice.
and it's not colored yet. She's working on the colors. What else is really close? Those are the only ones. Those. Oh no, I left out Kalis. Duh. Kalis #3 is practically done, but we're also working on
4, right?
Yes,
3 and 4?
Yeah, we're looking to do 3 and 4 together. So, as you can see, there's 5 books right there.
So close to being done.
Yes, so close to being done. I can't tell you what's next because I just kind of wait for them to cross the finish line, and then we'll make plans. If you were to ask me to guess, I would guess probably we're going to see the very 1st of January. We're going to see White Devil and Twilight Grim. Both of those are R.E. Jones books. White Devil will be the first issue. And then Twilight Grim will be #2. That if you were asking me to guess, that's those are the closest and seem to be the most almost ready. And then probably my second guess would be the Kalis stuff. But I don't know how far along Kalis 4 is at this point in time.
Now, I with all jokes aside, White Devil, you have me curious. What's it about?
So
if you can tell me.
Sure, absolutely. In fact, I might can. I'm not gonna let you see my booty as I stand up. So,
are you wearing comfy shorts?
I'm wearing comfy shorts. Yes.
Okay, so
he's wearing padded biker shorts.
Padded biker shorts.
I can still talk to you, but okay. So I do have it. Good.
He needs to get on his bike more and exercise.
That is very true. So I'll show you this. And this may hopefully impress you. This
It's got like a secret briefcase over there.
This is
my
artwork
goodness.
for White Devil.
Oh.
Yes. That's why I'm saying we are so close to being ready for it. This is that's the script for #4. So here's some artwork for it. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it close to me. I guess I should probably let me show the original art, not the photocopies.
If I'm gonna get close to you.
Yeah. So
getting close to you.
So whoops, that's way too close. All right, so This is some of the artwork for. Oh, this is from the second issue, actually.
The Iron Butterfly. Cool.
Yeah. So essentially, it's a science fiction, fantasy kind of piece where the guy. he comes across basically human traffickers, which is part of what really interested me in the story. Anyway, this character here was being trafficked, and the hero of the story, who is this guy, who has a pet dragon, which is this thing. The dragon's, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The dragon's name is Bird, and they set about rescuing and saving these minotaur. Centaur type creatures, right? So she's got the body of a horse, and you can see the lower body of a horse and the upper body of a girl. So yeah, it's Ari Jones, Jackson Rennick is the penciler. Mike Keeney inked the first issue. Chuck Bordell, who's been with Silverline for a long, long time, is doing this stuff. So you can see how. Oh, there's a really good shot of them.
Oh, I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, please tell me that one. Please tell me that one's going to be up on the Kickstarter.
Probably because.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
That's going to be the $150 tier right there.
right. I'm gonna have to work extra hard that week.
That's right. Trish go to work, right?
Yep.
So anyway, yeah.
I
So
won't be on the show Thursday.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I'll be hustling.
Every day I be hustling. Yeah, so as you can see, this was the second issue. Oh, I put the thing in the wrong place. So we've got so much of the artwork done for this already. We're just kind of waiting to get 1 and 2 are completely penciled and inked. They're being colored now. 3 is being inked. 4 is in the lettering stage. I think I have some of 4 here. Here's another one of the covers here. All right.
That's cool.
Yep. Here's
You can see stuff in the
cover.
blade.
Yeah, you can see stuff in the blade.
Yes, you could.
That was the cool part.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I like that. So anyway, as you can see, it's a good bit done. We've got a lot done with this one, which is kind of why I think it's going to be the one that's up next with Twilight Grim. So
you already got me where I can't wait. You know how I was waiting for Trump's. Now I'm going to be waiting for this one.
Good. That's good.
Sitting here counting down the days.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see, trying to round out the team. So Phil Leon is coloring White Devil. He's been sending me, a lot of times what they'll do is as they're working on something, they'll just send me. Tommy does this too sometimes, which I really like. They'll just say, "Hey, here's my progress," and I'll get like their an updated image of what they're working on, what pages. When he's been sending me images from White Devil, and it's looking really good. So, and of course, Mickey Clausen is coming back. He colored the first issue of Twilight Grim, so he's coloring issue 2 of Twilight Grim now. And so I will say, close on the heels of those books are. Now I'll turn it over to Tommy.
Okay, Thomas, what you got coming on?
What? It's my turn? Oh,
remember we have a title for it.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
See, I don't feel bad. I love this man right here.
It's Silverline team up, something like that.
Yes, keep going.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
That right? Oh,
Yes.
okay, good. Look, I was close.
Exact.
Champion Miss Fury. God, I keep saying that wrong. I started saying it wrong on purpose,
Furry?
and now I can't say it right now because I said it wrong. It's not Miss Furry, Miss Fury.
Yes.
But I like to call it Cham Fury, but nobody else. Yeah, so that's. Well, actually, we're gonna jump back on Trump's and start that pretty soon. But in between it, I'm working on the first issue of the Silverline team up book, Champion Miss Fury. There we go. And
So
I could.
So
Go
you
ahead.
had
I will
you-
give you guys a bit of news about that. So here's what happened about the story. So I wrote the story as Champion, who if you followed any of the Cat and Mouse books or any of the other Silverline books, Champion is the character who showed up in the first volume of Cat and Mouse. He was in Demon's Tales. He showed up in the Silverstorm miniseries. He was even in part of the crossover with Sniper and Rook. And he's based out of Chicago, and so as you know, we talked about this last time I was here. Most of my stories take place in New Orleans, so I'm like, I want to get this guy down to New Orleans so he can be a more natural part of it. So I wrote this story with the intention of moving him from Chicago to New Orleans, but I said, I wasn't convinced that Champion was enough, so I'm like, well, why don't I bring in Miss Fury, because she's a public domain character. Anyone can do a Miss Fury book. So I said, well, I'll bring her in and we'll introduce her to the world too, and it'll be Champion and Miss Fury. That'll be fun. So I wrote a 3-issue story, and I outline, so I have to know where my story starts and ends before I script them, and so I don't, I'm not just making it up.
Pantser.
On the spot. I'm not a pantser. Yeah.
I know. When I write my stories, I just make them up as I go.
Yeah. So Tommy, all right. So we finished the first issue, and I've already got most of the second issue. I've got it mostly finished, right? And so Tommy comes up with this idea. He says, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if Cat and Mouse showed up in the story?" And I'm sitting here thinking, I've already got the story written. They're not in the story. And Roberta was like, "Oh, cool. That would be really neat." And of course, I'm thinking, yeah, that would be really cool. I would really like that, Or he's a cat, mouse, and demon.
Demon. Yeah.
I would really like that. And
well, my thought was, the reason why I brought it up was because whenever I'm doing any of this stuff, because of the printing side of me comes up. I know eventually we're going to probably put it in a trade, and I was thinking maybe a 60-page trade or a 66-page trade is kind of thin, right? And I'm like, well, we need to get that to be an 80-page, 90-page thing, and I'm like, and then Roland's like, well, the penciler, we kind of talked to him about, just doing 3 issues is what he agreed to, and so go ahead.
Well, that's exactly right. So when I talked to Pete, who was doing a fantastic job on this book, by the way, he's gonna blow you away, in the same way Trump's blew you away, right? So when I had initially talked to him, I said, look, here's the deal. It's 3 issues, 22 pages each. I can't do the math. What is that? 66 pages, right?
Yep.
And so when this came up, I said, okay, well, if Pete's good with it, because we're adding an additional 22 pages, I said, if Pete's good with it, then we'll do it. And
the first issue is done, or it's penciled, and I'm inking it now. Yeah.
Yep. First issue's completely penciled, and Tommy's inking it. We've already got a page of colors. By the way, if you'll give me a second, I will share that with you because it is hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. So give me just a second, and I will dig it up.
You have some of the inks to show too. So I don't have to pull it up?
I think I do. Yep.
All right, I'm going to let you pull them up so I don't have to connect my iPad.
Yep, I got, looks like 2 pages of the inks. So
2? I've done 4. Haven't I?
I don't even. Well, I only have 2. I have 1 and 5. So I don't even have Roberta's colors here. Hold on. I gotta find it. I know I have them. All right, so long story
it's
short,
Roland's fault you guys are so far behind.
we're not behind.
Roland's working on 100 books. We're not behind.
We're not behind. So anyway, so we approached Pete. Oh, here we go. So we approached Pete with the idea, and he was like, "Yeah, that sounds great. I'm game." And so, which is very cool. I love it absolutely. But I got to go back and revise my story, right? Because now, Tommy, wait till I tell you how I'm going to open number 2.
Yeah, you just don't want to make it like, here's your story, then you just jam a couple of weird bits. You got to figure out how to fit them in and all that kind of stuff. Now, it all takes place in New Orleans, so they're all, they're getting to New Orleans. Champion is from Chicago, but he's...
All right. So, can I share? You mind if I share? Steve?
Oh yeah, go ahead. I thought I didn't.
Yeah.
You're looking up, so I thought you were asking Tom.
We're waiting for
I'm
the
sorry,
spoiler.
I moved you over there so I could do stuff here. Let me move you back here. Share screen. Here we go. Okay, share that. So this is page 1 from Silverline Team Up Champion and Miss Fury. The pencils are Peter
that's
Clinton.
insane.
Oh man, Tommy inked it, and then Roberta Conroy did the colors.
Malibu, and she's colored me on a bunch of the Nightman stuff over on the Ultraverse. So that was so cool that we were able to Roland tricked her. I mean, talked her into to coming on board.
Yeah. So here, why is it not? It should change over automatically. Why is it not doing that? Quick look. Here we go. Here's. Oh, that's the same page. Here's page 1 inked. Oh, that's actually a good way to do it. Look, there's the inks. There's the colors. Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And if you guys go full screen with it, you can see it a lot better, and it looks really awesome full screen.
Yeah, and this is
Pete's a newer guy, but he's really solid. And
boy, he is. Yeah,
and he's just going to get better and better and better. It's I was when Roland asked if I was okay if I wanted to ink it, and I'm like, well, let's look at it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. This is my kind of thing.
Yeah,
and.
Yeah, this is some of his pencils here. Let's see. Where's the first page of Miss Fury? Oh, there she's introduced.
There she is.
Yep. And let's see. What's the first page with her in her costume? I think it's the next page. No, that's not it. Hold on.
There she is.
Yeah, there she is. Getting ready to put the costume on.
She's getting ready to put it on. Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it at?
Don't spoil it.
I know. It's like I want to show you stuff, but I don't want to spoil it. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Oh, here's the double page spread for it's pages 2
and that's
going
to be one of the Kickstarter rewards. I'm going to ink that. I mostly do everything digitally now, but I do a bunch of stuff just for the Kickstarters on paper, traditional inks, so that way we can have rewards. And that's going to be available. The cover will be available in 1 or 2 of the other pages. So
I'll actually show you a draft lettered. There you go.
Oh, cool.
Just a draft.
See Michael landing.
See Michael's liking it.
Yeah, so you can see it's a draft because there's a floating pointer right there.
He's just not saying anything right there. He's thinking it.
So yeah. Anyway, very very excited about this. It's looking. Let's go back to the color page there. It's looking fantastic. So I'm excited. Like I said, the first issue is totally penciled. So we just gotta get it.
Now I'm just inking it. We had a couple little projects to get out of the way, and and I was just kind of relaxing a little bit. But now I'm jumping back into inking it again, or and getting. Trying to get, the Kablam is keeping me busy. Of course, here I am. I'm at the office now.
10 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I'll probably be here to 12 or 1ish, and I'm trying to get a couple of pages a week done. Like what Roland was saying, he's got 15 other books that are going to be done way before Champ Fury gets done.
Yeah.
And so, and then we got to get back on Trumps because the penciler for that book, Thomas, is doing our secret.
He's working on this. He's working on this project that we're working on, and he has to kind of
just flew everywhere.
He has to kind of get that out of the way before he can.
What is that? That was a mess. I didn't
get back to the second issue.
Stars everywhere.
Yeah. So,
and then we'll get jamming on the second part.
Yeah.
Well, see, I'm thinking for Kickstarter rewards tier, you have the exclusive Champ Fury cover.
For the exclusive for Kickstarter, the original?
No, see, Roland is like this lost. How he keeps calling it Champ Fury.
Uh-huh.
You need to have
misspelled
one
like the
that's
way I wrote,
It's just
like I've been
Fury.
saying it. Champ
Yeah,
Fury.
just the Champ Fury.
No, it's not.
Oh.
You're putting the P in there. I leave the P out. It's Cham Fury is what I keep calling it.
Cham Fury.
Cham Fury.
I can show you the cover that Pete did. You haven't inked that, have you, Tommy?
No, because that's one that I've got to do on. That's going to be also available for the reward. So I've skipped over that one because I've got a bunch of new brushes and stuff I ordered. It should be in tomorrow, so I'll start doing that stuff by hand.
All right,
The,
so
the,
here's
print,
the.
the print is on.
Hold on,
So
John.
what's up, troublemaker, Mr. John?
Yeah. So this is the cover that Pete did. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It's
think
gonna be sharp. And so that one will be available too for the reward.
as a reward.
As a reward. Yeah.
See, I'm just saying, as a reward, you just have one title instead of the whole tournament or whatever you call it, the Silverline crossover.
The
Just
team
have
up.
it
Champ Fury.
Cham Fury. I'm gonna do one anyway.
Because I want that cover.
Champ Fury.
with a bad logo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a Steve exclusive.
Yeah,
One-off
it's a Thomas tier. See, you have the Thomas tier.
That's right. That'll be the. Well, now we know that Kickstarter has now got a new feature that we're gonna hopefully start to be able to use, the add-on
Sure
feature.
hope so, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That could be the one.
See? Yeah. Add that on. Can I do write-in requests on it now?
Well, hey, look, someone asked me for the last one. Someone said, "Hey, I wanted to get this and this and that, and you don't offer it." And I looked at it, and I'm like, you're right. We don't offer it. So I created a tier, so that he could get what he wanted. And this is what you kind of have to do with Kickstarter without the add-ons, right? And I got one backer. He backed it, right? But I got one backer on that tier. But yeah, if it's something that's not terribly difficult, I'm always happy to do stuff like that. But I think these add-ons will help.
Yeah, Kickstarter before, if you had like the one or two books, and then there was 3 or 4 or 5 different extra things, you had to have all those 20 different rewards, and it was a mess. But now you can have like the Cham Fury book. And then you could have, when you go to checkout or whatever it is, you can have, I want to add this, I want to add this, I want to add this. And so that way you don't have to have this big, long, crazy, weird explanation. It's nuts. But now this add-on thing is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they finally did it.
Yeah. Well, and see, I like the add-on feature because I've actually used it on a couple of the other ones that I back.
So you've seen the add-ons now.
I've seen the add-ons.
That works. I think that works so much better.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But it's one of those. John says we make shit happen over here at Silverline.
Yeah, that's going to be our new slogan.
That's what we make shit happen.
Silverline Comics, we make shit happen.
We make shit happen.
Hey, a long time ago.
He's got one that says that on there.
No. A long time ago, we used this as our slogan.
Our comics don't suck.
I like that.
Yeah, this is one of my I found a handful of these. This is the old brochures I used to hand out at the conventions, and that's what I would I would mail them. Could fold them over and mail them. But yeah, our comics don't suck.
Well,
the future project you were asking about after the champion Miss Fury. Golly, I'm going to say that wrong so bad.
Add a tournament in there, and I don't feel so bad then.
Yeah. So it's that's going to be 4 issues now. So we got to get that plus the Trumps thing, and then what's the next thing I'm supposed to hopefully ink if all the stars line up right, which they should. A book that I inked before.
Oh, Demon's Tales, yeah.
That's Demon's Tales, yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah. Alex Gallimore. Actually, the project is kind of happening because of Alex. Alex, as he was drawing, I think he was like having fun drawing Demon in the Cat and Mouse story, and he said, "Hey, we should do another Demon story." And I'm like, "I already got one written," which I did. Right, I already had one written. And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "I do. I already got it written." I said, "Got Mad Scientist and Demon changing back to a whoops. I shouldn't tell some of that story." And he's.
I'm gonna
and
let
so he's
Roland
like,
read that one.
Try saying
Irish
wrist.
Thanks, John.
Irish
wristwatch.
wristwatch.
Irish.
Which
I can't even say Irish right now. I'm trying to make sure I say wristwatch correctly. I can't say Irish right.
Irish wristwatch. So what happened is I told Alex, I said, okay, dude, well, here's the deal. You gotta finish.
Roberta.
You gotta finish Cat and Mouse first. And so he said, oh, no problem. And so he is working on finishing up Cat and Mouse issue number 4 right now. And I think I told you guys also. Jeff Whiting is working with Silverline now because I'm doing another Cat and Mouse series, miniseries to follow this one, and an artist by the name of Wubba Fett is doing the pencils for it. He's done about I'd have to look. I'm going to say about half of the book already, and Jeff Whiting is going to be inking it, and Jeff's inked 2 or 3 pages. Oh man, they look really, really good too. So
they look great.
And Roberta, who just posted, she's the one who colored the Champion Miss Fury page. She's also going to be coloring Cat and Mouse from here on out. Oh. She's going to start with issue 4, and then she'll be coloring the new series as well.
So Roberta is going to be our next guest next month.
We just may. She's obviously she's here. She's in California, so she's on a different time zone. But yeah, so Roberta is a former Malibu colorist. And that's what Tommy was saying, that she colored a whole bunch of the stuff that he worked on back in the 90s. That's because she was on staff at Malibu. That's how I know Roberta.
Yeah. Well, she says yay, and
she's doing she is doing a bang up job.
And she colored. Didn't she color some of the?
She colored this. I just knocked half the computer off.
Only half? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All that. Oh, it's blowing my ears out. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing that. So that was Pete and I.
Yeah.
And then she colored it. Yeah, it looks great. Great job.
Awesome looking.
Yeah, this is the Champ Fury art team. Guess I can take it out of the bag. But yeah, this is the Champ Fury art team that did this.
And just to make it more confusing, I think isn't that the cover that's going to be available Saturday?
This is the one that's going to be at the store on Saturday.
with the special logo on it.
Yes.
With the special logo.
With the special logo as we go all the way around in the circle, because it's going to be that one with the special logo and
So do you want this one or do you want this one? But if you get this one, you get this awesome logo.
So
Roland, we're gonna get this logo here. This is the only place.
So Roland,
branded. It's going to be branded.
If I PayPal you, you'll pick up one of those for me, with the special logo.
Sure, if you want one, yeah.
You got to remember, I'm on the road. I'm on the road to Louisiana that day. So I don't get to go to it.
Yeah, you really want one?
Yeah, you know me.
Okay,
I'm good.
All right, I'll make a note here. You're wanting the Cat and Mouse one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
With their logo on it, because I actually have a couple of theirs with logos on it. With their logos.
With the Coliseum of Comics logo.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
And I would like to have it signed, Okay.
Oh, you want it signed too?
We can
I
do
don't know
that.
if we do. We don't do that.
Well, see, I have a million Roland signatures. I don't got any Thomas signatures, so I need a Thomas signature.
I'll sign it twice.
Okay, cool. See?
I'm trying to think. Are you? I forget. Tom, you're not going to DeLand, are you?
Me?
Yeah, DeLand. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think of the next show that you and I are going to do together.
if COVID doesn't go away pretty soon, I'm not going to any shows.
Yeah. But Tommy, you can find Tommy at some of these local ones around here too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Yeah.
I'm sitting here rolling. I'm thinking, what? I've been doing this for 5 years, and I don't think I've ever interacted with Thomas.
I'm sorry.
Well, you'll have to fix that next time.
I'm sitting there. I've done his partner Barry and Jenny and everybody, but it's like
Even
He was probably sitting right beside
Jeff.
them.
I don't know.
Oh, you talked to
sorry.
Jeff Whiting too?
Yeah, I mean, I know Jeff. I know all these, and it's like, why haven't I'm sitting here while we're having this whole interview? It's like, why haven't I ever talked with Thomas?
I'm very bashful. Maybe that's that's what the problem.
He's almost as bashful as me.
Yeah, I don't have.
I'm surprised
drawn a
that
couple of
Roland wouldn't drag me over to meet you, because Roland drags me over to meet people.
Yeah,
when he
Roland.
gets Tom away from the booth.
I thought he froze there for a second.
He did freeze. He didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
We had Roland speechless. Whoa! It's a first. You guys saw it here.
Here's the only thing. If you've been in, I can only think of one show I know that you've been at that Tommy was at, and that it was at Daytona Beach last year.
But I wasn't there. Remember?
No, it was the mall. I met you guys at the mall, wasn't it? The mall show.
Which mall?
Weren't you? Did y'all go to that mall show?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
That's where I met.
He was sitting down there all by himself.
No, I wasn't. I was sitting right next to Roland.
Oh, you're talking about Leesburg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 Leesburg shows ago, not the most recent one.
Not this last one. No,
because Tommy didn't go. I was there, but the one before that,
I was too chicken shit to go.
The one before that, Tommy was sitting right beside me.
Yeah. I met you guys.
You probably
We
did.
talked.
John's right. He says there's a list of signatures from Silverline folks that you don't have.
Yeah.
And there's the list is going to be growing.
And it's getting
too.
bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And bigger.
Yeah. Well,
We're actually doing, Steve. We're actually
really
doing something that I think that you're really going to like. I can't tell you, because not yet.
I know you're gonna like it, but I ain't
You
gonna
are
tell
going to
you.
like it. I know you're going to like it.
Throw Roland off, and I'll tell you.
This is going to be a thing that's right up your alley. Haven't announced it yet. You will absolutely be one of the first to know. But I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be right up your alley.
Okay. Is it with vampires?
No vampires.
Vampire strippers.
No vampire strippers. Sorry.
Okay.
But although I do know who to
Lance's
call if I need vampire strippers, I do know to call Lance.
Yeah.
He knows them all, apparently. I don't think I've ever met the Lance guy.
John, you know what it is, dude.
He's curious.
Yeah, what is he's curious.
Yeah. He's just trying to kill us chatter.
Trying to cause problems.
Yeah.
But John doesn't know about the secret.
No,
So
he does
knows
not.
One of the secrets, but not the secret.
Yeah, he knows one of the secrets, but there is there's a double secret top. Double secret top. Yeah.
Probation.
The two
That only 5 people know about. Me, BJ, Tommy,
It's not
Roberta,
vampires.
and C. Michael.
Yeah.
Now Steve's gonna be going around blowing everybody up. Hey, can you tell me this? Hey, can you tell me this?
Tell me about the secret.
I'm going to be honest with you, because after we get off this show and I get done with work tomorrow, my thoughts is on New Orleans and New Orleans only.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't.
So Lil Birdie told me that there's a secret.
How long are you gonna be there?
A week.
A week. We're actually gonna we're leaving on Saturday and we're gonna come back on Friday.
Oh,
You're driving all the way over or flying?
We're driving.
Driving. That's safe.
so on Saturday, be sure that you've got your phones hooked up and you can listen to the Silverline crew as we do panels at Conway.
Especially that 4th hour, because there's
we
going to be
need questions.
50 of us.
And we need questions. It's a Q&A thing, so So my fear is that there's going to be 50 of us there, and we're going to say, okay, who's got questions?
No, I'm gonna have Renee log into the thing, and I'm gonna feed her stuff to ask questions, and my wife, and so I'm gonna make up some stuff if anything.
Yeah, see, Michael.
Mr. Michael knows.
He knows. He knows the double secret, top secret.
Yeah, he's in on the super secret.
You could always spend the time discussing your new line of vampire strippers comics.
Yeah,
that's it.
Good.
Okay,
it's coming now.
So if I'm driving and that comes across, I will ask you, hey, what did I hear about vampire strippers?
we
Night City Vampers.
Yeah, and then what I'm going to tell you is that John Martin has taken up a second job.
Is that what no, he's a Viking vampire stripper. That's what
with wings. With wings.
Yeah.
Martin's a stripper?
Yes, he is.
See, and you thought he was part of the Hawk World people. He's actually a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be fun though. So I'm pretty excited about them. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm excited that you guys got. At least you guys are still staying busy in this time that we're in right now. Especially,
we're all
going
busy.
out and
Trying to do some little shows here and there, but just trying to stay safe. And it looks like all these vaccinations are going to be hitting it pretty soon here, and hopefully by the first quarter, second quarter next year, most of everybody should have one that wants one. And I'm guessing from what I was listening to today on the news that a lot of the first responder type folks, they're going to be able to get theirs. They put through like an emergency thing, so they'll be able to start here in the next week or two. They're going to be able to get the vaccination, and if they grow an extra arm or tail or something, we'll know really quick.
Yeah.
And for the rest of us can get it.
That would come in handy.
That would come in handy. Get an extra arm as a first responder. There you go. That's
Yeah.
Steve said, "I'm number one. Let me be the test subject. I need that arm."
I think, I don't know if it was Roland or who I was talking to, but I was like, no, I know who it was, but I was just like, now that I'm thinking about it, no, it was, they're not saying, they're saying that it should work and it's working really good, but they're not saying that it's causing any problem. So if that's the case, take it, I guess. I'm not, don't rely on what I'm saying, but we'll find out, I guess. What do you guys think?
You can get the vaccine.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on the vaccination?
Yeah, like Trish says, you can get the vaccine, you just can't get toilet paper right now.
And that's terrible because one of the side effects is anal leakage.
I know.
It always is. So see, everybody's just getting prepared for the vaccine.
There's always a possible side effect. That one has to be the worst.
What's kind of weird? I mean, we all know from Florida, our numbers they've already kind of spiked. They've been this way for a little while down here. So all of the supply and demand is already there. So we're not running out of stuff like the rest of the United States that are all of a sudden they went for a couple of hundred. Oh, you having some issues?
Oh no! All the stores they're back to limiting all paper products down to one per person.
All
really?
shelves are empty of toilet paper.
Yep. The shelves are going empty of toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies again. Like where all this stuff came back, they're like the shelves are getting empty of the cleaning supplies again. Even eggs.
I have still been having a hard time finding cleaning supplies like Lysol and rubbing alcohol and stuff.
Crazy.
Still been having a hard time.
My sister works for International Paper, and she says this has been one of their best years on record.
I'm sure.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Didn't have any layoffs in those companies.
Nope. She said, I don't know where all this toilet paper is going. She said, but we're making it like crazy. And so, toilet paper and boxes. They make a lot of boxes too. So, all the Amazon trucks and all that kind of people are ordering stuff. So, yeah, she said they've had a banner year.
Hey, at least some people. I mean, I wish I could go back a year ago and just buy stock in Zoom.
Zoom.
I mean, just without as many people as use that. I know we use StreamYard, so no offense, but like Zoom, how everybody went crazy. It's like, and nobody heard of it a year ago. Nobody knew what Zoom was.
Well, in my defense, I was already using Zoom for my classes.
Yeah, your online stuff.
Yeah, for my online stuff. But
the rest, the rest of the world didn't know what.
No, had no idea.
We're in property management, and I have to have a webcam. Never, ever in my life have I ever thought we would need one.
No kidding. Why do you need a webcam?
For company meetings.
Oh,
yeah. Where they can't meet up. Yep.
Yeah. Weird.
I keep telling them, you don't want to see this.
Yeah. Tell them just to get a great big Avengers table, right? That's enough social distancing between all.
Meet
the
at the war table.
That's right. Yeah.
I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna pop up on that camera dressed as Wonder Woman, and they're just gonna be like,
"What?
Really? Shut your camera off."
Hey, speaking of Wonder Woman, did you guys hear that not only is it going to be in the theaters December 25th, it's going to be on HBO Max same day.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yep. So you can go either theater or you can on HBO Max.
It's going to be like a paid.
I don't have HBO
Max.
They haven't said if it's going to be a paid extra or not, but right now they're just trying to get people to get HBO Max. So
yeah.
So
I've got it. Came with my phone.
So is it a one day only on the theaters, or that's just when it's releasing?
No, that's when it's releasing Christmas Day.
Good, because I won't be able to
subscribe to HBO Max and then cancel after they watch the movie.
Get you a free day.
Merry Wonder Woman Day.
That's right. Merry Wonder Woman Day. Yeah.
So that was Trisha's good news that she found out yesterday when they announced it.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Okay, guys, we are in 2 hours and 12 minutes. So usually at the end, we go through and say where everybody's going to see each other next. Thomas, of course, we know where you're going to be, but go ahead and resell it.
There'll be 2 things this weekend, or 3 things. I'll be running around in the woods for a couple of hours if you want to come chase me down.
Fully clothed.
But otherwise, we'll be doing the comic. Are we talking about the convention where you'll see?
Yeah,
or the book that I'm working? Yeah. The comic, the Conway comic virtual. I'm so tired. I don't know.
Comic Conway.
Yeah, so that'll be Saturday. Go to the Silverline page, and we'll have some on Facebook, and we'll have some links and stuff there, I'm sure, as we always do. And then on the afternoon at 4 o'clock-ish, we'll be at Coliseum of Comics at the Fashion Square Mall, where Mr. Rowland and I will be signing some exclusive books there, and I may grab some of my other Kid Hero stuff and bring.
Yes,
but we'll just be there for a couple of hours, and they for what Roland and I's talked, there's a safe environment and all that kind of stuff, so they'll keep it all clean and in mask up and all that good stuff. So because otherwise I wouldn't go if it wasn't. So
yeah.
Now
and of course I'll be wearing my special mask.
Oh yeah, see, I love that mask right there.
Mm-hmm. This is
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have.
I'm gonna wear my Spider-Man mask.
Yeah, this is pretty much what I wear all the time.
I got a Darth Vader neck gator. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't make you sound like Darth Vader though.
Just carry a cup with you.
Yeah.
You are a member of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
You got to make the little noises.
Now, Thomas, when are we going to see some new issues of your books?
When well, right now, let's see. Okay, so I've got I'm working on the Zomboy book. It's a 5-part thing. I've got the first issue done. I'm working on the second issue, hopefully in the next little bit. But the next book I have to finish here by the end of the year. I've got another series. I don't have any of the stuff here with me. It's the Mystery Girls book. It's a 5-part story. It's the 5th book is penciled and inked, and I'm working on coloring. It's already lettered, and that will be something that you can find at Indie Planet also. But or go to infernostudios.com. It's got links to all my stuff there, and that will be my Inferno Studio. My Inferno Studios is what I call my own little publishing empire, and yeah, it's the Mystery Girls part. It's kind of a Scooby-Doo kind of Bratz kind of, it's cool. Go check it out. It's fun. Yeah. And then hopefully my wife will decide that she wants to do another Little Nay and So. Like we said earlier, all my books have like buddies and people that I know and stuff. So my wife's in pretty much all the books. And so my wife's name is Renee. So we'll call her Nay, is just because it's short for Renee. but everybody's kind of like little 6-year-olds in the book, so we call her Little Nay. You get it? Little Nay? She's little. Anyway. So she's got hopefully, because people really like the Little Nay books, so hopefully we'll get to do another one of those. If she wants to write one, we'll see. That's a book that I let her write that I illustrate. So hopefully we'll get to do another one of those pretty soon.
That's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So should we just call you Moss?
Moss?
Tomas?
Tomas.
Tomas. That's what my dad calls me. Tomas. I don't know why.
Because you're Tomas.
Take a shower a little bit more often. Okay.
Yeah.
Get that off my feet. Tomas.
Get a washcloth in between those.
Well, you are out in the woods for a couple hours every day, so
it's fun. I like being in the woods. It's fun.
That's what all the homicidal maniacs say. I
There's
like
a
it in the woods.
There's a lot of folks running around through the woods.
I'm gonna come back to that spot.
Any better?
Okay, so Mr. Roland.
Yes.
Where are we going to see you in the next little bit?
Well, I will be with Tommy at both places this Saturday at Comic Conway, which is for the East Coast people, 11 to 3, and then it's 4 to 7 at Coliseum of Comics, and then on the 12th of December, I will be at the Infinity Kissimmee or Orlando.
It's in
Orlando.
Kissimmee.
It's called Orlando, right?
No, it's Infinity Toy and Comic Show. Yeah,
Infinity Toy and Comic Show, which is in Kissimmee. I will be there, and then in January, on January 17th, I will be at the DeLand Comic Show.
And I will be at all those shows with you. So
woohoo!
Yes,
but we're not going to have a table this time at Toy or Infinity Toy and Comic Con.
We're going to have a sexy dance party.
We'll just leave it to those two. They're the strippers. They're the vampire strippers. There you go.
That's right.
We found the secret.
Tommy are really good chair dancers.
That's right. I would spin around but pull my microphone out.
Yeah, and I'd choke myself.
Okay, Cedric. So where are they going to be able to see you?
Well, fortunately, there's still no cons going on, so I'm not con hopping like y'all. But I mean, I'll be on here next week, and I got some special surprises. Oh no, I won't be on here next week or whatever. That's right.
Next week's Thanksgiving, so
yeah.
Well, next Thursday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Even if we weren't going away, it's Thanksgiving, so.
Well, I still got some special surprises in store for the next time or whatever, so I'm looking forward to that. And I mean, that's really about it. Like, I don't really have too much going on.
thank you for the shout out today in your segment.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And John says, once again, strippers are in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
He has a wheelhouse?
I'm
That's
going
cool.
over to his house because it's a wheel and it has strippers.
I know. That's kind of weird.
So, but you can also catch Cedric over on his Facebook page at Weekend Geek.
Yes.
You know, go on, check out what he's putting on there.
Lots of anime stuff.
Yeah, lots of anime stuff, and like I said, it's
Pick up
still
what he's
new or
dropping.
whatever. So
it
in
should
the
be the Weekend
process of
Anime.
being built.
Okay, so make sure you go over there. You hook up, check out his page and like his stuff over there. And I think that's about it. Is that it? Anybody else got anything else besides strippers and wheels and houses and
Vampires?
Vampires?
Oh, yeah. When
Made
you,
it through
when
a
you
whole
go to
night
New
without
Orleans,
drinking, Steve. Congratulations.
I make it through.
Silverline.
I make every night pretty much a night without drinking. And see, there you go. Make
There
mine
you go.
Silverline.
That's right.
He's like, why do I need the wristband when it's on my hat?
I know yours is in lights.
Look, he's gonna be walking around with that hat, and people are gonna be like, "Dude, where did you buy the Silverline hat at? I need one of those, but it's not a Silverline hat." It's just...
People gonna be emailing me. Hey, I want one of those hats.
Actually, I used to, when I was doing the shows with my phone, I would wear this hat and say "We're live" because I have so many people talking BS on it. So I had to put it on the hat saying "We're live," so that way you know whatever you're saying is going out live.
You know how people talk gossip at the shows?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And so it's like, and they're looking at the hat. What do you mean we're live? Then they see the phone. Oh, we're live.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you.
So I think the hat was one of my best investments.
It was.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I also had to show that way Cedric thought it was just a plain black hat when I first got on. He was going to make, I know he was going to make a comment. He was going to make a comment of it being just a plain black hat, you know.
Yeah. I still need me a Kablam hat.
I still need me a Silverline shirt. I need
He wants one that says "Our comics don't suck." Now, that's the shirt.
That's right. Our comics are cool, man.
Okay, guys, on that note, I'm going to play the outro music. You don't have to leave right away because you know we chit-chat a minute behind the scenes. But let me go through and see where it is. And for everybody, have a good week. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Don't be stupid out there.
That's right.
Very cool.
Even though we're traveling, we're not going to be stupid out there. So I expect
we're almost through this.
Vampire strippers.
Let's be safe, except for the vampire strippers. Exactly.
Yeah, watch out for them.
They don't take ones either. You're gonna have to tip them with fives.
But with everybody wearing a mask, I'm not going to be able to tell which ones are vampires. I ain't going to see the fangs.
They'll have a fang window.
No, that's right. They'll have a plastic shield that we know doesn't work, but that's what they'll have.
Okay, guys. On that, all you guys, Thomas, Roland, thank you for coming out. You know,
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you for staying in, but coming on the stream because technically y'all didn't come out. Y'all stayed in. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
No,
thanks for letting me stay.
Well, actually, Thomas did come out because he actually went to work.
I did. And I still got another hour or two. I got to knock out some stuff. So, but I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
All right, guys, man. Thank you, Cedric. Have a good Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you because I'm not answering my phone all week. So
Probably.
It's one of those.
You might as well just leave it
Forget you,
home.
man. Forget you.
Oh, I know. Well, I already told my work that everything is being shut off. Do not even try to call me.
Good for
I'm
you.
not answering. Okay, guys. Once again, everybody have a good, happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
y'all.
Bye.